yeah. So I have quite a few questions. So since I sent you my resume, but the resume I have some kind of question to ask you. Can you guide me? Yeah, for this journey. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah. So you have seen my resume that I just feel that I have so many chance to get this um, kind of residential opportunity to stay in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and uh, so first I needed to know that how many chances and what so which one I can get more chance and which one it seems difficult for me. Mm.
Yeah, so I've reviewed your resume, I've reviewed your website.
Yes.
Um, we know, for instance, that the investor visa, if you wanted to move your business here,
Mm.
that investor visa is fairly straightforward for you, right? You make an investment, you establish your company here,
Mm.
you move it.
Mm.
I would say as far as risk, that one is at the lower level of risk.
Oh.
So, but the e-visa does require an investment, so a financial investment to establish your company here.
Mm.
So whatever that might be, you have your studio space that you've set up,
Mm.
and we generally like to see an investment somewhere around 100K. It could be less than that. 100K, 100,000 US is usually, it's just a guideline. I've done investments at 50,000. I've done investments at 75,000, even 18,000 US.
Oh, even
So, it just
18,000
depends
US.
on
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
type,
Depends on, yeah.
the
Into,
industry.
yeah,
So
industry,
we
yes.
know, in terms of risk,
Mm.
we know that risk on an E2 visa is very low
Yeah,
for
yeah,
you.
yeah, 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 for me,
We
yes.
guide you through the process.
Oh,
So,
okay.
but an E2 is, while it's kind of, you get a 5-year visa,
Yeah,
and each state is 2 years,
yeah.
an E2 is not a green card.
It's not a green
It's
card.
not,
Yeah, I know.
yeah, it's not a
Mm.
permanent transfer to the US. So, but it's a long-term transfer, okay?
Yeah,
It's a long-term stay in the US, a
yeah,
long-term
yeah.
visa.
Mm, mm.
But you do have to renew it every 5 years.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. How long do you think that I need to take to transfer my F1 visa into E2 visa?
Well, it can be ready in a matter of months. What we would do is we would apply and probably do it at the consulate so that you get the visa stamped in your passport for 5 full years. So we would send you to the US consulate in Japan, whether it's in January or, on one of your breaks, or if you said that you were going next year, we would do it then. But the E2, there are two ways. I think we talked about it, that you can apply at the consulate, which gives you a 5-year visa stamp, or from within the US, which only gives you 2 years inside the US. And then if you travel outside the US, you always have to get your visa stamped at the consulate. So my recommendation would be to go, just to pick a time when you'll be going to Japan and apply when you're there. That's the E2. So I want to review a couple of different options.
I see. So E2. So as last time you said that if I take what kind of take like NIW, I need 2 years, right? So E2, that only 1 month will be good enough?
Correct. A little more than 1 month, depending on the consulate interview availability.
Recording in progress.
Yeah.
Mm,
Sorry, that's note taker, basically.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
So if we look at, we talked about the EB2 NIW, and that will definitely take roughly 2 years.
Oh.
Right now, the processing time
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
is 17, I think 17 or 18 months right now.
Oh.
Yeah, so it takes us some time to prepare. Hold on, let me check the actual processing time as of today. I'll check for you. And that would be so two phases to that, right? First, we file the immigrant petition from within the United States. And once that's approved, you can adjust your status, meaning go from being an F1 student to a permanent resident. And so the first phase is 9.5 months, so 9.5 months.
Oh.
Yeah. And then what happens is the day we file the first part, the immigrant petition, you get a priority date. And that is your date that we compare to the State Department visa chart. And that right now, EB2, right now they're issuing visas for people who filed before March of 2023. So we're
Mm.
around 19 months of wait time.
Okay, I
So
see.
we can guess that it will take at least, let's say, 2 years to be conservative.
I
Before
see.
you can apply.
Okay.
Okay. So that means that, let me check here. Yeah. So that means you can apply for phase 2 when your priority date precedes the cutoff date from the State Department. That means that you can either file in the US for an adjustment of status, and that's adjusting your F1 to permanent resident. Or you can schedule an appointment, immigrant visa appointment at the US consulate in Japan. That tends to be faster because filing from inside the US is good. If you don't want to travel for a while, then you can just stay and let your green card process in the US. It just takes longer. It takes about 20 more months from the date of filing. So for me, filing from inside the US after, let's say you file phase 1, and that's okay. And then we wait until you're eligible to move forward on either consulate processing, immigrant visa consular processing, or adjusting your status from within the US. Okay? And for me, the faster option as of today, it may change, is to just go to the consulate and get your immigrant visa and come in with your green card. Okay? And that's a detail that we can talk about later, but the difference in processing is substantial. Probably a difference in processing, if you're able to travel, is almost another 2 years almost, or another year and a half. On top of, you've already waited for almost 2 years. So it could be 48 months almost. If you file from within the US until you actually get the green card. Okay.
Yeah.
But if you go to the consulate, it could be 30 months from today, So I like the consulate option better as of today, because things may get faster in the future, right? With the adjustment of status. So that's EB2 national interest waiver. For national interest waiver, I want to talk about the O1 and the extraordinary ability that we started to talk about the last time because I want to compare it to the requirements of national interest waiver.
National
National interest waiver.
waiver.
National interest waiver has fewer requirements, but they are very strict on how your business or how your work will be of national importance. Okay? So let me I should also say that both of these categories, extraordinary ability and national interest waiver, are getting a lot of attention right now from officers, right? And the national interest waiver, the way we have to show is we have to show that whatever work you're doing is of national importance. And then we can file the immigrant petition, make the argument, get all of the evidence together, and file. If we look at the O1, so for extraordinary ability, we have really 8 criterion that they apply. And for you, you would have to meet 3. I like to go, the minimum is 3 out of 10, which not all of them will relate to you, because some criterion are for performing arts, for instance, right? So that wouldn't relate to you. So it's really 3 out of 8. I like to meet 4, at least 4 out of the 8 requirements. Because if they just don't believe one of them, or they don't like our argument, or maybe one of them won't be as strong an argument, we would, we want to rely on a backup. So we want to have at least 4. And those are, and I'll email these to you, by the way, but they are, receiving a national or international award. So like, Olympic gold medalist, Nobel Peace Prize, things like that. But also, if you can show some other lesser award, that's okay too, right?
Okay.
Generally, it's not the awards where we win these cases. Of course, if you're an Olympic gold medalist or you've won some Pulitzer Prize or something like that, that's a different story. But generally, we win these cases on very strong criteria for original contribution. For you, I see this. Original contribution of major significance in your field of business.
Yeah.
For me, we have a very good argument that you've built an amazing platform for and a teaching method, right?
Yeah.
So, and we can explain your teaching method and get even experts to weigh in on how your teaching method helps students learn a foreign language much more quickly.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
That one I know we can meet with you just looking at your documents.
Yeah.
The other is command a high salary. So I think that because 10,000 followers and you have this platform for teaching, that we can easily check that roll off. That criteria is that you can meet a high salary.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the other would be one thing I didn't see, but you may have this, is authorship of scholarly articles or articles in professional or trade publications. Have you done that?
Okay. So about my education background, you are asking about that, right? Yeah. Okay. So you didn't see that. Okay, I need to explain that because I am now is a Japanese nationality, Japanese nationality. So I am holding a Japanese passport, and but this Japanese passport I was applied by 2003 years. That so since I married with Japanese and I had my family in Japan, but before I was born in China and I hold the passport of the Republic of Dominica, so that I naturalized to Dominican Republic. So it was long time ago. So and before 2000, we don't really have very good internet work very well. So and before that, I graduated gemology doctoral degree. I got it in Canada, but this university in Canada now has closed already, so that I cannot get my documents. And after then, I went to the Oxford University, and I got my postdoctoral document there. And I have that document, but I took picture because before 2015 I was working in China, and I just found the economic crisis, the economic crashing. And I closed all my business in China. So I had almost 50 million of China currency. I didn't. I don't count that. How much is that? Maybe it is about 10 million US dollar. Around that. Around that investment in China. But since the political changes, crisis, and the economic crashing, I closed all my business over there. And I have my evidence that on the internet, the China government entrepreneurs website has my name, and my company.
Still to this day?
Still have. But since the pandemic, so I closed my business over there, but I didn't close my company. And I didn't mean to close my company. That is because I didn't know that I couldn't go back China anymore. That is because of China had that law said that every diplomat, because I worked as a diplomat as well, worked for the South Sudan as a business counselor. And so I worked. So China has a new law that every diplomat will be considered as a spy.
So you can't go back.
No, because consular. So even I would not sentence to death, but I might. It is definitely has this.
Maybe jailed, right?
So that's why I cannot.
Or expelled in some way. We don't know, right? How it would be treated.
So that is why, and to all of my business, my document, all in China right now. So even my postdoctoral, so the original one, the postdoctoral document in China, but I have my copy. I have only copy overseas. So and the papers I wrote before about my my doctoral, my gemology, all of that. Yeah, just because of the Canada university has closed, so this is the biggest problem for me. I cannot get there, but so as an entrepreneur, I'm very extraordinary. I did about 15 years in China, and I had
Yes.
big investment over there. And right now, it just because China has another law that not allowing the anybody bring money overseas. So that right now, I am holding only this amazing talk, this online teaching business, very very small. That is because I all of my investment is still staying in China.
Still in China. Yeah, I'm familiar. I worked as in-house counsel for a company, and we had to take money out of China very slowly.
Yeah.
Um,
So
it's limited, right? The amount
very
you can
very
take out, you have to spread it
yeah.
out over time. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have WeChat. So even WeChat I have been 3 times closed down. So even right now, I cannot move
Yeah.
any.
I was kicked off WeChat.
Yeah. Oh, you also right. So that
Yeah.
is the problem. So if that will be. So if you ask me about even my the degree of my doctoral gemology
Uh-huh.
degree, I cannot offer this one, but I can
But you
offer
have
only.
copies. You have
Uh,
copies.
no, even copy, I
Oh.
don't find the gemology
Oh.
doctoral. I have this postdoctoral of the university copy. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And yeah, because this
Yeah,
one I took
so yeah,
at.
so if we wanted to use like national interest in your gemology, that would be very difficult because of the of the loss of your paperwork,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of course you
Mm.
have higher education in in gemology, so you could always use that, but you have a fantastic experience in business.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I feel like we can leverage that more. Yeah. With some work, right? And
Yeah.
I'm looking at your CV here on the other screen. I'm sorry, I'm looking over here,
Yeah.
but but I think we can promote the business end. National interest waiver, I'm not confident about. I just, if we talk about your language training in the national interest, I think that's a hard case to make for national interest.
Right? Yeah.
We work together and come up with an argument. But I'm sorry, I have a puppy.
Oh, yeah, good. Yeah. Yeah.
She's crying.
Oh.
But so I think for me, we have 2 out of the criteria for me with some more documentation. And then we need to get like evidence that there's been material published about you and your work. Is there anything like that? Like where maybe language training, the language training industry has there's an article about you in a major trade publication or other media?
Oh, okay. You mean article? Yeah, you mean papers like that, right?
But written about you, or an article saying that you have designed the system, and it's been promoted basically. So have you had any publicity promotion in trade magazines or publications or online forums?
I did had many, but it is in China, and if I search it, I can find out because okay, so because it's just like okay, let me see, but I just feel that because it is it is a company, it is okay. Because I have worked for an art college in China, and I also worked in Zhuhai, so that I held the I held the serum. I held the serum of the. Okay, so let me try to if I can find out now.
Yeah, I think we have to decide whether we have a better opportunity for you to have extraordinary ability with your jewelry work or your gem work, or whether you have a better opportunity with your language work.
What do you mean with my language, Chinese and English?
With your teaching.
With my
with your teaching platform. So we have to decide. We can say, here you have a high education in gemology, you have designed jewelry, you were featured in shows even, right? And we can promote that, or we can promote the teaching method and platform that you have.
Yeah, okay.
So we want to pick one,
right? Okay, pick one. Yeah,
because we don't. Yeah, we want to pick one because your education, of course, and your artistic endeavors have been in gemology, but you have this amazing platform. For your teaching.
Yeah. So. Okay, I got it. So, okay, can you show? Can I show you my screen share?
Yeah. Do you see the green button at the bottom?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So because
is it green for you?
Yeah.
Or do I need to make you?
Yeah. This is okay. So I need your approval to share my screen. Yeah, I sent
I've allowed it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, so you can see that before I had many. So here. Okay. Okay, so here, this is my resume before 2017. So I closed my resume at 24. So here, this is my website about my online business before. I built this online website since 2004. Yeah, and still working right now today. It is still working, but I don't trade it anymore. And this is the Oxford photograph of the postdoctoral. And so you can see here, I worked in Zhuhai Art College. Yeah, that for several years until I go back to Japan. So so before I did had a lot of other institution talk about me, right? On other website, but right now I don't find since it has gone. So for 10 years and since the pandemic,
It's
many
been a long time.
it's been a long time. So and this is South Sudan. So South Sudan, you can check out. South Sudan got many phone call, and I even was okay. I did work as the diplomat, and right now South Sudan ambassador name is Monday. Yeah, and the other ambassador before worked in China. His name is Hussein, and right now he is the ambassador of France. So
Oh, wonderful.
yeah.
The
So
South Sudanese ambassador in France.
yeah. So and another ambassador right now, his name is Monday. Is here. He's here. Here. Yeah, he was he was a vice ambassador, but right now he is the ambassador of China and as well as Australia. Yeah. And
wonderful.
I have the new name card he sent me by WeChat, and I have all the I have the chat with him, and so anytime you can make phone call to to the embassy of China, Beijing. Yeah, you can confirm that everyone knows my name. This Japanese lady. Yeah, I worked for them and I helped them. So and I helped them to grow their economic their industry. Yeah, so this is the Hussein is the Hussein who is the France ambassador. Invited me his home party, and also okay. So I don't think so. Okay, yeah. So this is the Guangdong Province Museum. They have this. Okay, I don't know if I can find if they still have this online or not. Yeah, but they had this big event in their museum, and they have my product there. And so before Google, you can search me like this. You when you Google, you can look. You can find my name, and so even like this, when you search internet like. Okay, I just so it is so difficult. Okay, so you can see that when you search in my language, Nakano Kinuko Michelle. So when you search my name right now, still Bably. So yeah, so okay, so this is okay, so this one is a kind of television, just like a BBC, like a CNN, but it's not big like that in China. In China, so they called a very small television TV. So they got this so it's talk about so this is they made for me, the television made for me, and so
very nice.
so this is talk about my studio, and I did this for them. This is my business in China. And also when you come here, okay, I went to the Venice red carpet. Okay, the Venice red carpet is okay here. So I did had some kind of but it's not me. It's not okay. Let's see. Venice web if I so I don't know if this information works or not. Venice 电影节2019 okay no okay yeah so so I went there and I did had some kind of that is the web news
Web news.
web news have
Film
some-
delegation. I see.
yeah, web news. So when you so right now I don't find out, but I hope I take time. I will find out. So I did have I don't know if they have took down or not. I just because it's before 2018. It's before 2018. So I guess it
All for your jewelry business.
for my
right.
jewelry business.
So
but
when do you think the most recent articles will be available for the jewelry?
okay, so you mean okay? Yeah, I don't want to focus on my jewelry business because I
Okay.
closed them all. So yeah, it is because
We want to focus on the school the
school.
Which is this achievement 2022 to 2023 document.
Yeah. So
Okay.
exactly. You can see here if you log in. So if you don't log in, you cannot see here because this is the company's secret, right? Only for our teacher can see. So when you
I see.
Yeah.
The back end.
yeah, so you can see here. This is the company's mentor program. Is the management. This is the management of our. So through here you can see all over here are our management here. You can see here more all over here. All our management are here, so you can find all of the manager to help you to increase your recruiting and your income, right? You can but you can see that this is the top 3 here, and I am always the top 1 here. Yeah. So this and this is here, and then you can see here. Okay. So this is my So this is this company. This company's names. Well, I am working for. So this is not a company. It's a platform. So I built my business here. Yeah. Platform.
And that's the platform for your business.
So also for so you can see so here so when you come so this is the platform. When you open here, so you need to log in to become a teacher. You will know here. So you can see here is a normal teacher, and this is a training program. That means the management. Yeah, so we have so you can see we have 6,000 ununited teachers. That means 6,000 teacher doesn't have any management. They don't have any instruction. And here training program. That means all the teachers, they have instructed by the mentoring program. So the mentor name means our management. So so you can
So question, the Amazing Talker.
Yeah.
.com, is that your platform? Do you own that platform?
No, I don't own this platform.
You're just one of the league of teachers on the platform.
I am one of the teacher, very, very ordinary teacher. One of a very, very small company, just like that. Yeah. So
Okay,
one teacher
okay,
is just
okay.
one classroom. So I'm holding this one classroom, but right now my classroom has had over the 200 branch here. So I will show you. I will show you
So your classroom, you
Yeah.
have teachers under you
yeah this is
that
my
you
teachers
oversee.
under
And
me.
so
Yeah.
the question is,
Mm.
do you review those teachers to determine who gets to be in your classroom?
Okay. So okay. So your question again, please.
So the teachers who are in your classroom,
Yeah.
do you review their work and do you determine whether or not they should be in your classroom?
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
can you hire and fire them basically, or remove them from your classroom?
Yeah. Of course, yeah. So they okay. So this is so my classroom. They don't come to my classroom because my classroom they have their own classroom. But
Oh,
I am
okay.
holding a team. So this is teamwork.
Oh, mhm.
Teamwork. So yeah, we all of us we can do whatever but I will give my instruction to them to give a better service to the student because students are our customers. So that I
Yeah.
am using my jewelry business experiences to help them to build all of them. So you can see here when I click each of them. So for example, I click this teacher, right? I randomly click one. So this is her classroom, like this. This is her classroom, and so you can see here. This is the recruiting. So this is all her time. So each teacher holding one slots. That means one classroom for the student. So this student only come to her classroom. So each teacher are holding just like this is just like a franchise
Franchise, yeah.
Business.
Franchise.
yeah. So each of them is
And
yeah.
do you get a portion of their income?
A portion, yeah. I get commission from their income. Yeah.
Oh, commission. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So that means
So you recruited these teachers and evaluated their skills and their
yes.
teaching method and to determine if they could be on your team.
Yeah. Yes.
I see.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I am holding the biggest one. So you can see so here all of them. So you can see here all of them. Yeah. So I am the biggest. I am holding more than 230
Yeah.
teachers here. So you can see how many I am holding here. There's a record here. So here. Let's see, mentoring performance here. Okay, 241 here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
So yeah, here there's a record. So you can see here when you open that. So I am the first one here, right? So I am the number one. I am holding 241 here. But the number two, when you click his or her page, you can see her page is only 70.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
So I am doing exactly much more extraordinary than the number two and the number three.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
see.
has the obvious evidence here. So you can because online job is very transparent. Yeah. Right? You can see everyone obviously
Yeah,
the
very
data.
transparent. Yeah.
Yeah, very transparent. You can see every details on the. So once you log in, you will see all. So if you don't log in, of course you don't know the everything. But I know everything. I can show to the immigrant. Yeah, I can give you my password for you to check. Right? Yeah.
Yeah. When it comes time, we can pull those reports, right? Whenever we're ready, because we want them to be
Yeah.
recent reports.
Yeah, and
Okay.
the other thing I want you want to know is that these companies scale. So okay, so these companies scale. Okay, let me find out. I just okay. Okay, it's not this page. Is okay, it is this page. Yeah. So I want to show you these companies scale. So you can see here the mentors have received, right? So mentors only on so this mentor program. So the company holding 10% of service fee from students, right?
Uh-huh.
From student, and I will get commission from 1 to 5% as a mentor, right? We can get at the biggest is the largest one is 5% of this service fee from us, right? So you can see even only this 1 to 5% of this income that mentor has received this US dollar, 6 million.
Wow.
6 million, right? So
Yeah.
right, this is million, right? So that means we this company is holding this service fee at least 6 million, right? Million.
Yeah.
So
Uh-huh.
and furthermore, this company is not only 5% because they charge our teacher 30%. Yeah. So this company has income, and another is 8% is the tax to Hong Kong.
Of course. So they have to pay that.
Yeah, so this company actually is holding 48% of the benefit from the students. Yeah, from students. And so that means you need to count down this, right? This is 6 million, but it is the real benefit is much more. Maybe 5 times, 10 times, you can count down by that. Yeah, so this company is very big. It's count as a 30 millions per month, monthly. You can see 30 millions monthly. So it's counted down billions per annually. Yeah, so this company is very big and very famous in Asia.
Yeah, I see that. Now, what we have to do now is translate that into how do you succeed, right? And how do you how do you have extraordinary ability, not so much within this platform, but they want to see USCIS will want to see how your ability is better than most. So we might have some work with extraordinary ability. I think we have some work to do.
Oh, okay.
Because we want to show where I was asking you, for instance, about how you select your teachers. We want to show that you're judging the work of others.
Yeah.
Your industry. So, with you as almost like an employer of these teachers, it's not really judging the work. Judging the work would be like looking through papers and for someone to submit to present at a seminar. And you may be the selecting party, or you may be on a committee to select the people who are going to present at a seminar.
Okay, so present a seminar. Yeah, I have plenty of this here. So so you can see. I did a lot of this kind of job. So you can see here there are teachers in my team, and I did hold a lot of. So you can see here, I did
見たいときにまた再
This-
び見ることができ
Oh,
This kind of-
you worked to improve their skills? Is that what you were doing?
yes. So when you come here, so because these are
the quality of our teaching.
okay, and so when you come here, so okay, so I can show you the my videos here. Okay, so you can see okay, my studio here. My studio content here and playlist. So okay, so here I hold a lot of this kind of work here. Held a lot of, okay, so this is not okay. Okay, so here it's okay, videos are here. Yeah, okay. Okay. So you can see here I hold many. So this is okay, so here, and we can see here.
レッスンを
Oh,
レ
yeah,
コーディングし
Yeah,
ない方は
Okay.
一切こ
yeah.
う学校でボラ
So I do hold this. So you can see that I have many. So hundreds
Yeah.
of the meetings
see.
are here. Yeah.
And then I can see the 10,000 followers too.
Yeah. 10,000 for followers. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. And actually, these are unlimited. I didn't I didn't upload it as published. I didn't publish. I only I only share this including my teamwork, so that so each of my teachers, so right now I have over 140 teachers. Each of the teachers has at least 30 students. So that means I am
Okay.
holding almost at least 10,000 students scale of a school, language school. So
But within this platform, Amazing
this
Talkers.
this platform. So this platform, it's just even right now I am studying BYU the ELC. It's not more than 1,000, right? Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Mhm.
Even
What are you studying right now?
right
Can you
now
remind-
I am studying English language school or in the US.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. So right now so before the semester I studied in the BYU ELC, BYU English Language Center, but that one has only maybe not more than 500 students, and
Oh yeah, I know that.
yeah, and right now Norman Global English Language School. Right now, I have got to 1 year period of the F1 visa, F1 I-20, and my passport has 5 years F1 visa.
Yeah, and then because after your 1 year,
Yeah.
you get a 1 year work permit. So
What?
once you're in the US studying for 1 full year,
Yeah.
you get a 1 year employment authorization called optional practical training.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you have to complete a full year and then you get a 12-month optional practical training work permit.
Oh, really? That's great.
Yeah.
But
You
then
can ask your, you know, the International Student Office.
Yeah.
You can ask them if that applies to you. It's going to apply to you. You get, as long as you have a 1 full year course,
Okay.
you always get a 12-month employment authorization. Okay, so when we talk about like the urgency of what we're doing,
Yes.
we can either do it very quickly with an investor visa, or we can take the time to build a very strong case for either a national interest waiver or extraordinary ability, because you can confirm with your school, because you have your F1 time and you have the 1 year of employment authorization after your F1, your actual classes end.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for me, for extraordinary ability, we need at least one more of the criteria. I'm going to send you, and this conversation can continue
Yes.
until we find the best fit.
Okay.
But I'll send you the requirements, and then we can talk a little bit more. I understand now you have a very robust history, and your schooling is robust. For me, the best alternative for you is going to be to establish an English language school in the US
Yeah.
and be able to teach from the US
Yeah.
and expand your business.
Yeah. To overseas. Yeah.
To overseas, and
Yeah.
even people who
Yeah.
are trying to pass the citizenship exam or something of that nature.
Yeah.
You have so many opportunities, right?
Yeah. That is also why I want to stay here, because here all of the American are native English speaker. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I can build here. If I build here an English school here, I can have many the English native here, and I can recruit students from overseas, and my scale will be much more bigger than BYU, like any of the
Yes, exactly. So for me, I'm thinking through whether we can make an argument on national interest waiver. I see some importance to it, to what you're doing, right? National importance, because you're training people to in the language skills, but but I know extraordinary ability is very good too for you. So let's keep talking about which one fits the best. I love the materials that you sent. It's very detailed. And I think now I just need to sit down and look at them in the context of what you've explained to me today, to see what's going to fit.
Okay.
My understanding from our last conversation was if you avoid having to make a financial investment of 100,000 US or something, that is preferred for you. Is that correct?
Yeah, that right now I don't have that. I cannot bring so
Okay.
many cash here. Yeah.
No, I understand, because I know if your cash is in China,
Yeah.
it's so tiny bits that you can take out at a time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So let me think and review your documents more, and I'll send you information on what we talked about today.
Yeah.
For me, it's national interest waiver or extraordinary ability, right? And maybe if you want extraordinary ability, maybe there's a way for us to get some articles about your program and your teaching method, and get those like published now to
Okay.
use in our publication,
Oh yeah.
to
Yeah.
use in our petition. Yeah. So that's sometimes what we do, is have people start basically a public relations campaign about themselves to to get more evidence to help us.
Oh, that's a very
Yeah.
good idea. So because I don't hurry up, I don't need to, because I have 5 years of student visa, and I can get work permit the next year
Next year.
as well, so that I can, if I start expected to publish right this year, and then from next year will be the history, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Well, we can work together on that.
Okay.
I'll send you an email with some details on the O1 or extraordinary ability.
Okay.
And then I'll send you information also on national interest waiver, and we can work together on finding the best fit where we have the best chance.
Yeah, I can work out for paper, for the best paper. That's no problem for me. And at
Okay.
all. Yeah, I wrote so many papers. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, good. So maybe you can write a paper
Yeah.
for this class.
Okay.
Or a couple. I don't know if you have to write papers for this class,
Yeah,
but if you
I
write
can write.
papers about teaching methods specifically for teaching, the Asian population, like American English, right?
Yeah.
And how your techniques work, especially on the online platform. That would be a very good paper.
Yeah, yes,
And
I can.
if you can get that published through BYU, that would be terrific.
Oh,
We
yeah.
could use that for your extraordinary ability.
Oh, yeah.
That's a scholarly paper that we could absolutely use for your extraordinary ability.
Yeah. So,
Mhm.
you have this connection to publish my papers to the BYU?
Well, yeah, you can go through your professors too. So just produce the paper. We only need it to be even on Google, like Google has a citation.
Oh, yeah.
If you publish it through the school, like you prepare it, submit it to your professor, and then we put it on the Google Scholar. You know Google Scholar?
Okay, yes,
Yeah.
Google Scholar.
And
Okay.
as it's cited,
Okay.
and we can have evidence, and that we can use for your application.
Good. Okay, I will work out for
Okay.
that. Yeah, this is a very good idea. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah, I think that's a
you're
great
so helpful.
paper for you because you have made
Yeah.
the traditional way of learning English,
Yes.
sitting in a classroom for years and never learning how to speak it.
Yes.
We know that's the old way,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That now we need a new way,
Mm.
and you have that
Yes.
kind of that
Yeah.
plan, right?
Yeah,
So you
different
can
than
explain it.
Yeah, different than the in-person class, right? Online class is very different and much more helpful. Yeah.
And you learn actually how to speak and how to understand
Yes.
as
yes.
opposed to
Mm.
learning theory about the language, right?
Oh, yeah. So,
Anyone can teach conjugating a verb.
okay, yes.
You're
yes.
teaching how to speak.
Yeah. So I just wonder, the Provo. I asked because I choose only this Provo area. I choose the lawyer office only limited basic on Provo. I sent the requestment and they introduced you. So I just wonder how did you know them and they trust you? Yeah.
Yeah, so I met Chris Keene, who is the owner of Keene Law,
Yeah.
and Chris's office does only family based, really, right? They don't know
Okay.
how to do business based visas.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We do only business based. We do extraordinary ability and investors and companies that are new companies that are forming in the U.S.
Okay.
So I met Chris. We're in a group together,
Oh.
and I told Chris, what you shouldn't give away your leads, right? You should have someone with like it as a trusted partner who has the business law knowledge and the business immigration knowledge. And so he and I work together that way because before he was taking all of these calls and just telling other attorneys to take them without understanding that someone's going to take care of the potential clients. So we work together very closely now.
Okay, I see. Okay, so right now you are staying and
Right now I'm in Atlanta. I'm outside of Atlanta in the mountains in Georgia.
Georgia.
Um,
Okay.
Yeah, and we
okay.
have an office also in Florida.
Okay, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
But our clients are everywhere. Like you're teaching clients in Asia, our clients are all over the world.
Okay, so which country is client that you have been serving? So I guess many countries that client you have been.
Many countries. We've had some clients from Japan. We have a lot of clients from China.
Oh yeah.
Many clients from India. Many clients from India.
Oh okay.
We have a high concentration from China and India because a lot of business immigration comes from those two countries.
Okay, I see. Yeah.
And of course, all over Europe.
All of the you, oh, of course. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have I can see that you have so many experiences. Okay, then okay. The last question that if I pay, so can I pay separately because right now, my business is it's right now this is the God's purpose that before I came here, I was aimed to rent a $500 a student condo. 500 US dollar student condo, but I just find that here people are not allowing over 31 years people can get so I had no idea and then I forced to rent so here this one it's 1,800 per month and I just pray God and I just find that my financial state is just enough to forward this.
So since we're working overtime on this, you'll be able to pay over a long period of time because we're working and cultivating a very strong case for you. So we're not going to file tomorrow. We're going to build the best case because we want you to get a green card, right?
Yeah.
So it will be a long period of time. I'm only going to charge you now for what we do now, and later we'll do when we're ready to file, then you'll know what you'll have to pay then. So I'll work with you. The most important thing is that we find a solution and build a very strong case for you, and then over time, before we file, you'll see we have enough time to collect the money. So.
Okay, I see. Thank you so much. Yeah, okay. That's very helpful.
I've done this, Michelle, before working like with people for even 2 years to try to get them to a point where they have extraordinary ability and can get the green card. So, this is very common that I do. I've had, I'll cultivate kind of the case until we get to a point where I'm confident that you're going to get approved.
Sure. Okay, I see. Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay. Let's keep in touch, and please send me the requirement that I need to fill out. Then, please give me work. Let me to do. Thank you so much.
We'll work through. Okay. Thank you so much. It was so lovely talking to you.
Okay. Thank you. So, okay.
Thank you.
See you. Yeah. Okay.
I'll
Thank
send you
so
an email.
much.
Okay. I'll send you an email with some details.
Let's keep in touch. Okay. Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay.
Thank you so much. So
Thank
nice
you so
talking.
much. See you. Yeah.